Eric's speech. How many of you like camping?
Glamping.
Yeah, a lot of like really hesitant hands up over there, all right? Come on! How many of you like camping after Eric's speech? A few more. Eric, you failed. I'm sorry. Eric, I asked Eric, what is the purpose of your speech? He said, I don't care, I don't know. So we don't know what the purpose of Eric's speech is, but I am going to talk about his speech. I think all speeches need to be compelling in some way. And a compelling speech consists of what? Compelling stories, compelling titles, compelling delivery, compelling words. All these things come together to make a speech compelling. Eric, you had a very compelling speech title. You're never too old to fall in love. Now that's very good for some of us here who are single and over the age of 50. That is good news. But for others who are young and already in love, I'm sorry, you're okay. But that's the speech title. It is a very compelling speech title. But then that's when the speech just gets into, I don't know what happens, just gets into this very regular, hey guys, you know, this is not a sappy story. This is about like when I was young, I didn't like camping and now I like camping kind of thing. It was a very, very flat delivery. You brought it back when you said, yo, but Paul loves camping. He's from Africa. He camps with lions and tigers. No tigers in Africa. I blame the American education system. But here's the thing, right? Compelling stories. You see, he's right. I did love camping. There was a time when I was a Boy Scout, and in 1 year, I think I camped over 40 or 50 nights in 1 year, out in a tent in a bush. I loved camping. And what I learned about camping, telling stories around the campfire, was that we always speak to purpose. We always speak to purpose. We want a compelling speech, right? So around the campfire as boys, you say, well, what was your purpose? We're trying to be the funniest. Now, Eric is often the funniest here. We never win, right? We try to be the scariest, like tell the worst ghost stories. But of course, we're teenage boys. We also try to be the most disgusting, without a doubt, right? But we always spoke to purpose. What was the purpose of your speech? Was it to get us to go camping? Was it to persuade us to take second chances? Was it to believe that we're never too old to fall in love? You see, you had those three things going on in your speech, and I didn't quite understand what the purpose of your speech was. It was a well-told story. We went from A to B to C to D to E, very linear. But what is the purpose? I think that was a great speech if you're trying to get us to go camping, because Taiwan, I believe, is a great place to go camping. It's also a great speech if you're going to frame it around being brave enough to take second chances. I think you could really work that speech into a thing that could say, okay, you know, I used to hate camping, but now I love camping. Why? There were many things you could have done with that speech, but it felt like a speech that was, is it about second love, first loves, coming back to this idea of loving or second chances or actually camping. So I'd suggest you find a purpose for your speech, speak to that purpose, and you'll become a really compelling speaker. General Evaluator.